For nearly 2 decades, one aircraft has dominated the skies so completely that no enemy fighter has ever defeated it in aerial combat. The F-22 Raptor was built with one objective: to defeat every other fighter before the enemy even realized it was there. Combining stealth, speed, maneuverability, and advanced sensors, the Raptor redefined what an air superiority fighter could become. Many aviation experts still consider the Raptor the most capable air dominance fighter ever placed into operational service. Its technology was so advanced that production ended long before competing nations developed comparable fifth-generation aircraft. Yet despite its unmatched reputation, surprisingly few people know the remarkable story behind its creation. From Cold War strategy to revolutionary engineering, the Raptor became one of aviation's greatest technological achievements. This is the story of how the F-22 Raptor became the world's most feared fighter jet. During the final years of the Cold War, American planners realized that future air battles would demand capabilities beyond anything the F-15 Eagle could provide. Intelligence reports indicated that potential adversaries were developing faster aircraft, longer-range missiles, and increasingly sophisticated radar systems. Maintaining air superiority would require more than speed alone, demanding revolutionary advances in stealth, sensors, and pilot awareness. Military strategists envisioned an aircraft capable of detecting threats first, striking first, and remaining almost impossible to intercept. Engineers faced an unprecedented challenge because no existing fighter combined every capability the Air Force demanded. Rather than upgrading existing designs, the Air Force decided to begin with an entirely new generation of fighter aircraft. The result would become one of the most ambitious aviation development programs ever undertaken by the United States Air Force. That ambitious vision became known as the Advanced Tactical Fighter Program, launching a competition that would reshape military aviation forever. In 1981, the United States Air Force officially launched the Advanced Tactical Fighter Program to secure air superiority well into the 21st century. The requirements appeared almost impossible. Combining stealth, supercruise, extreme agility, America's leading aerospace companies immediately began designing revolutionary aircraft unlike anything previously built for military aviation. After years of research, 2 remarkable prototypes finally emerged to compete for one of the most prestigious military contracts in history. The YF-22 emphasized agility and balanced performance, while the YF-23 pursued maximum stealth and high-speed efficiency. Extensive flight testing evaluated every aspect of performance, from maneuverability and acceleration to stealth characteristics and mission effectiveness. Every successful maneuver brought engineers closer to selecting the fighter that would dominate future air combat for decades. In 1991, the Air Force selected the YF-22, beginning the evolution toward what would become the legendary F-22 Raptor. Unlike conventional fighters, the F-22 was engineered from the beginning with stealth as a fundamental design principle rather than an added feature. Every angle, surface, and edge of the aircraft was carefully designed to scatter radar energy away from hostile receivers. Even small details such as panel alignment, weapon doors, and air intake geometry contributed significantly to the aircraft's low observable profile. Radar-absorbing materials further reduced the aircraft's signature by minimizing reflected electromagnetic energy across critical surfaces. To preserve stealth, the Raptor carries nearly all of its weapons inside internal bays instead of mounting them beneath the wings. Its engine exhaust nozzles were also carefully shaped to reduce infrared visibility while supporting extraordinary flight performance. Together, these technologies produced an aircraft capable of approaching hostile airspace while remaining extraordinarily difficult to detect. Stealth made the Raptor exceptionally difficult to find, but its next revolutionary capability would make it even more dangerous. One of the Raptor's greatest advantages is its ability to fly faster than the speed of sound without using fuel-hungry afterburners. This remarkable capability is known as Supercruise, allowing the aircraft to maintain supersonic speeds far more efficiently than conventional fighters. Flying without afterburners conserves fuel, extends operational range, and significantly reduces the aircraft's infrared signature. Powering this performance are 2 Pratt & Whitney F-119 engines, among the most advanced fighter engines ever produced. Together, these engines generate enough thrust to propel the Raptor into sustained supersonic flight while preserving exceptional agility. Supercruise enables the Raptor to reach contested airspace faster while arriving with more fuel available for combat operations. This combination of speed, endurance, and reduced detectability dramatically increases the aircraft's tactical flexibility during modern air operations. Exceptional speed gave the Raptor a decisive advantage, but its extraordinary maneuverability would prove equally revolutionary. Beyond speed and stealth, the F-22 introduced another extraordinary capability that fundamentally changed close-range aerial combat. Unlike conventional fighters, the Raptor can redirect engine thrust independently of its aerodynamic control surfaces during demanding maneuvers. This technology allows the aircraft to maintain precise control even during extreme angles of attack that challenge ordinary fighter designs. Thrust vectoring dramatically improves the Raptor's ability to reposition rapidly during complex air combat engagements. Combined with advanced flight control computers, the system continuously optimizes stability without overwhelming the pilot during aggressive maneuvers. Although spectacular airshow demonstrations attract attention, thrust vectoring was designed primarily to enhance combat effectiveness rather than entertainment. The seamless integration of engines, aerodynamics, and digital flight controls made the Raptor one of the most agile fighters ever produced. Superior maneuverability completed the Raptor's physical advantages, but its most powerful weapon was invisible to the human eye. The F-22's greatest advantage may not be its speed or stealth, but the extraordinary information it provides to its pilot. At the center of this capability is the AN/APG-77 Active Electronically Scanned Array Radar. Unlike traditional mechanically rotating radars, the AESA system changes direction almost instantly without moving large mechanical components. Powerful onboard computers continuously combine radar, electronic surveillance, and other sensor data into a single coherent tactical picture. Instead of managing separate systems, the pilot receives a simplified tactical overview that dramatically reduces workload during complex missions. Electronic warfare systems constantly monitor the surrounding electromagnetic environment, helping identify potential threats before visual contact becomes possible. By understanding the battlefield before the enemy does, the Raptor gains valuable seconds that often determine the outcome of aerial engagements. Superior awareness allows the Raptor to choose when and how to fight, but its advanced weapon systems complete the equation. To preserve its stealth advantage, the F-22 carries nearly all of its weapons inside internal bays rather than beneath its wings. Opening the weapon bays only for a few moments minimizes radar exposure while allowing rapid missile deployment during combat operations. For long-range engagements, the Raptor primarily relies on the AM-120 AMRAAM, an active radar-guided air-to-air missile. When combat moves to shorter distances, the aircraft can employ highly agile, infrared-guided AM-9 Sidewinder missiles. As a final option, the Raptor also carries an internally mounted M61A2 Vulcan 20mm rotary cannon for close-range engagements. Every weapon was selected to complement the aircraft's philosophy of detecting threats early and engaging them with maximum effectiveness. By integrating stealth, sensors, and weapons into one seamless system, the Raptor maximizes its effectiveness before opponents can react. Its weapon systems are formidable, but the true measure of the Raptor comes when compared with the world's other advanced fighters. Since entering service, the F-22 has been compared with every modern fighter, yet no aircraft combines all of its strengths in exactly the same way. The F-35 Lightning II shares advanced stealth and sensor fusion, but was designed as a versatile multi-role aircraft rather than a dedicated air superiority fighter. Russia's Su-57 incorporates stealth shaping and advanced maneuverability, although publicly available information indicates notable differences. China's J-20 represents another fifth-generation approach, emphasizing long-range operations and advanced networking capabilities within modern air combat. Highly capable fourth-generation fighters, including the Eurofighter Typhoon and Dassault Rafale, remain exceptionally effective despite following different design philosophies. The modern F-15EX delivers enormous payload capacity and advanced avionics, reflecting the continued evolution of one of America's most successful fighter families. Because many aspects of modern air combat remain classified, definitive comparisons between advanced fighters are impossible using only publicly available information. Even so, the Raptor's unique balance of stealth, speed, agility, and situational awareness continues to define modern air superiority. Despite its extraordinary capabilities, the F-22's production ended after only 187 operational aircraft were built. One major reason was cost, because developing and manufacturing such advanced technology required enormous financial investment. As global security priorities evolved after the Cold War, military planners increasingly emphasized multi-role aircraft capable of supporting a wider variety of missions. Attention gradually shifted toward the F-35 Lightning II, designed to serve multiple military branches while sharing advanced fifth-generation technologies. Congress ultimately approved ending F-22 production, concluding one of the most ambitious fighter development programs in aviation history. Unlike many American military aircraft, the Raptor was never approved for export, remaining exclusively in United States Air Force service. Even after production stopped, continuous modernization programs ensured the existing fleet remained prepared for evolving operational requirements. Although no longer in production, the Raptor's operational story was only beginning as it entered real-world missions. Although designed during the Cold War, the F-22 did not enter combat until decades later during operations over the Middle East. In 2014, Raptors flew their first combat missions as part of coalition operations against targets in Syria. These missions demonstrated that the aircraft could successfully combine stealth, precision, and situational awareness during real operational deployments. Beyond strike support, the Raptor frequently escorted coalition aircraft and maintained air superiority throughout complex multinational operations. Its sophisticated sensors also allowed the aircraft to collect valuable battlefield information while supporting other friendly forces in the region. Many details of the Raptor's operational performance remain classified, leaving only limited information available through official public sources. Even with limited public information, the aircraft's operational reputation continues to reinforce its status as one of history's premier air superiority fighters. As technology continues advancing, attention is already turning toward the aircraft that may eventually succeed the legendary Raptor. Although the F-22 remains one of the world's most capable fighters, military aviation is already preparing for an entirely new generation of air dominance. The United States is developing the next-generation air dominance program to address emerging challenges expected decades into the future. Rather than operating alone, future fighters are expected to cooperate closely with highly autonomous collaborative combat aircraft. Artificial intelligence, secure networking, and distributed sensors are expected to become central features of tomorrow's air superiority missions. Even as these new technologies emerge, the lessons learned from the F-22 continue shaping every major air superiority program under development today. The Raptor is expected to remain operational for years, while modernization programs continue improving its survivability and effectiveness. Its combination of stealth, supercruise, agility, and sensor fusion established a benchmark that future fighters continue striving to surpass. Few aircraft have influenced military aviation as profoundly as the F-22 Raptor, and its legacy is far from over. From impossible engineering challenges to unmatched operational performance, the F-22 forever changed the meaning of air superiority. Its influence extends beyond a single aircraft, inspiring future generations of engineers, pilots, and military strategists around the world. The Raptor reminds us that technological superiority is achieved through decades of innovation, vision, and relentless engineering excellence. If you enjoyed this documentary, subscribe to The Debrief Room for more in-depth stories exploring the world's most remarkable military technology and history.